Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my top tweets of the week this week. So I looked at Gabby's tweets and I thought they were really interesting. She had some great resources for us to look at. And when she referenced her student blogs, I thought that was really interesting because that's definitely something we're doing in this class. And I thought it would be really great if we could incorporate that into our future classrooms. And that made me think about how we're also tweeting. So I found some resources about tweeting for my top tweets of the week this week. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is my top tweet of the week. Number one, how teachers are using Twitter in the classroom. And it has great things like create your own hashtag and have organized chats at particular times. And this would obviously be for older students, maybe grades fourth and fifth. Because I know that fourth seems a little early, but they do have cell phones. And to my surprise, even second graders had cell phones. So there you go. And I really liked how it said get parents at your class, like in your class, by mentioning them or DMing them or, following the classroom account. So it was just another way to get parents involved. My second top tweet of the week, it says, some kids go an entire day at school without anyone saying their name. Be the teacher who speaks to each student by name. Ed chat. And I just thought, wow, I want to be able to look at my students every day and say, hey, student A, or whatever. Not that, but I would call them by their name, and just so they know that they're recognized and that they are loved and they are cherished and they are seen. And my third was by William O. George III, and he tweeted 5 ways to make thinking visible. And if you go on this, it talks about how there are 5 ways, and it says let students talk, and we as instructors need to actively listen to understand and assess what they're saying, and encourage peer learning. So I know this comes as a shock to some of us, but we can't teach every single thing all the time. So if they can hear it in a different perspective from their peers, then that's also great. And it said, the third one was provide chances for students to explain to their peers, which goes along with number 2. And the fourth one is have students assign problems. Or not assign, have students design problems. So that for me really goes into higher order thinking skills, because if you give them a rubric and say, it has to have these certain components and give them free reign over their problem, well, I can't even imagine what great ideas they're going to come up with. And one of the biggest ones for me was admit not knowing. And that's kind of hard. As a teacher, you're expected to know everything, about your content at least. And so if you don't know something, it's okay to admit not knowing to your students and say, we can learn this together. So those were just my top tweets of the week. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye.